book world. I am here with an unboxing. I have my box from Barnes & Noble. And I am going to just dive right into this package and see what came. This has the coupons. Oh, that's awesome. I'll look into those when I finish diving into this. This is Hungry Hearts. It's edited by Eloise Chapman and Caroline Tung Richmond. It's a compilation of stories by S.K. Ali, Ren Chapeko, Elise Chapman, J. Coles, Shannon Mignon. No, I believe she's the one that wrote When Dimple Met Rishi. Anna Marie McLemore. And a bunch of other authors. There's 13 stories of food and love. I've heard great things about this book by the channel Bookables. So I wanted to check this story out, see what I thought. It's a cute cover. I will probably dive into this book once I'm through reading my horror stories that I want to read. If I want to take a break from horror, I'll probably dive into this story. Some kids found a lap. She's found my lap. Haven't you, girl? She's found a lap to sit on. She's just enjoying the day and hanging out with Mama Mel, aren't you, baby girl? You don't want to look at me, do you? Yeah, I just want to rest. I just rested, Mama. I am just resting.
Hello, guys. I am buddy reading. There's Melanie.
Hello, book world.
And I am reading, actually, from my Nook, Imaginary Friend. I'm buddy reading it with my good friend, Melissa, over at Melissa and her books. We are on chapter 72, so I just messaged her to see how much she wants to read today, but I just caught up with her. But that's my update on Imaginary Friend, chapter 72.
Hi guys, the birthday girl here. We're celebrating her birth week. Not until the 19th, but that's my angel and I gotta do what I gotta do. I got us an assortment of goodies. We have a frog, a pineapple, butterscotch, ice spot cake, and cinnamon roll cookies. And I got her, for her birthday, a red velvet cake. Because she loves red velvet. That's her, like, her favorite. And we weren't going to do a cake because it's going to be us. But these cinnamon roll cookies are divine. Yum, 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 yum. Yep, Barnes & Noble is still closed. They're doing curbside pickup right now. They will lay our books on the table, and then once they're inside, we will go get our books off the table. I'm all dressed up, ready to pick up my items off the table, and then head back to the car. Try to be as safe as possible. That's all you can do these days.
Hi guys. How's everybody doing?
What did my beautiful get for her birthday?
They gave the wrong one.
Oh no! Oh.
Is there a glow light that's big?
I guess so. Honey!
I didn't know they had a glow light that big.
How much is it?
I don't know. I don't want it.
Okay. Show them what I got. Show them my book.
Melanie got Love Boat. Ooh.
Taipei, yeah. It's a YA book for Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
So I just got for my birthday the new Nook Glow Light Plus, and I'm literally unboxing it right now. I got a case for it too. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, it's literally bigger. Oh my gosh. Look how much bigger it is. We are gonna put it in the case. So there, the new Nook Glow Light Plus. Happy birthday to me. See you guys later. We're gonna go get food now at Chewy's.
So we got some Chewy's to go. We don't want to sit in the restaurants even though they're open. I do want to take our time to just do that. Punky is by Shannon's Nook. And he's watching her read. So hi, my beautiful.
Hi. Getting it everywhere.
Yeah. I just love her. She's the best thing to happen to me. Yeah, say hi, Punky. Yeah. You're a good boy. By
Good
Mama.
boy.
Good boy. By Mama Shannon's Nook. She's on chapter 72 of Imaginary Friend. This is my dinner. It is a beef burrito with rice and salsa. And it's from Chewy's. I just took it out of the bag, washed my hands, sanitized my hands after touching these little plastic cups, and try to be as careful as possible.
Steak burrito.
She got a steak burrito. I don't know if you can see, but there is a bunny.
In our yard.
Isn't he adorable?
Bunny rabbit, bunny rabbit.
I cannot believe it. Well, there he goes. Hello, Book World. We're back. I got me some Captain D's to eat. And we had a update with the family. Daddy, of course, has been virus-free. He's doing well with the virus. His wife got off the rotor bed, and she's off the ventilator. We don't know if she'll have to go back on or what's going on, but she's off the ventilator right now. She's fussy, and she's been kicking nurses, which I feel really sorry for the nurses. Sorry about that. Ugh. But, so she's getting back to her normal self. So that's a good thing. So it's making Daddy happy. And I'm very glad about that. So just keep the prayers and the good vibes and positivity going. Things are starting to look up and look better as far as that goes. But I just wanted to give you an update and let you know what was going on with the family. So I'm watching Queen Mary of Scots. It's on demand on demand. It's free on demand. So I'm enjoying that right now. A package here, and I'm gonna open it up and see what it is. Oh, I ordered this off Amazon. This is The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I have been wanting to read this book, so I ordered a copy off Amazon, and apparently it's the book of the month copy, so that's exciting. I can't wait to dive into this book and see what I think of it. I love thrillers, and I've been impressed with everything so far that I've read of Riley Sager, so I cannot wait to read this. Somebody's making a bed. Yeah, somebody's making a bed, huh, girl? You making biscuits? Yeah, making biscuits. Gonna make a bed. My girlfriend. Hi, girl. Yeah, you gonna smile for the camera? I made avocado toast and scrambled eggs for breakfast this morning. And it is delicious. Hello, book world. I am on chapter 19 of The Boat Taipei. I am reading this for Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month, which we celebrate every May in America, which should be celebrated 365 days a year. I am really enjoying this book, and I just wanted to let you know that it is really cute so far. I find the characters endearing and sweet and funny, and they're very likable. And for a YA contemporary cutesy fun read, it's very good so far.
What kind of sick?
The flu, I guess.
I don't need you to guess. I need you to know. Now, when did the symptoms first appear?
Maybe Friday?
Friday. Was that morning or afternoon?
I don't...
Think, woman, who blew their nose and when? If influenza was only contagious after symptoms appear, it would have died out thousands of years ago. Somewhere between tool using and cave painting, Homo habilis would have figured out to kill the guy with the runny nose.
Then you'll have to excuse Sheldon. He's a bit of a germaphobe.
Well, it's okay. I understand.
Thanks for your consideration. Now, please leave.
You'd better go before he starts spraying you with Lysol.
Hello, book world. Today is Shannon's birthday, so she is having the time of her life, just gaming and enjoying what she loves to do. We've taken the day off, and we're having a reading party as well as gaming party. I'm on chapter 24 of Love Boat Taipei, and it is amazing. I want to cry, and I have so many feelings. One of the characters in the book, I want to punch their lights out. I am just so, but there is dyslexia rep in this book, which I really appreciate. Her sister, she mentions in the very beginning of the book, so this isn't a spoiler, but her sister has dyslexia. Her sister's name is Pearl. My heart was so happy to see representation such as learning difficulties. Any type of educational disability rep makes my heart happy. I have Asian representation, has dyslexia representation. Some of the smartest people I know have dyslexia, and they overcome it with grace. And it is just wonderful to see my friends that have dyslexia succeeding and doing well. And you have an obstacle to overcome education-wise, just like I had an obstacle to overcome with I have a learning disability called nonverbal learning disorder. I also have dyscalculia, which makes it hard to understand mathematics. I mix numbers. I don't mix words, but I mix letters, like 7s and 5s and 8s and 1s and 2s. I always what's the word, transverse or transcribe or invert or reverse. Words are hard today. Words are very hard today. So I digress, but I did appreciate that representation. I also wanted to let you know that the other night I finished Mary, Queen of Scots, and that was an amazing movie. I am not a fan of historical movies or historical takes on past lives or lives of individuals, unless it's regarding World War II, because my grandfather fought and served in World War II, and he took a bullet in the arm, and he received the Purple Heart, Silver Star, Army Cross, all of that for his bravery. I appreciate the history there. It's a sad history, of course, but I appreciate it. Anyway, I enjoyed Mary, Queen of Scots so much. It's about Mary and her sister or cousin Elizabeth, who is on the throne of England, and she is on the throne of Scotland. And it's about them becoming friends and then rivals, and the historical happenings of their lives. So it was very good. I was not expecting to enjoy the movie as much as I did, but I would give it a 5 out of 5 for a historical, medieval, well, it's not really medieval movie genre. I mean, I'm not a fan of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Camelot was probably my least favorite musical. I love a lot of the music in Camelot. We performed Camelot in high school, and I just did not get into that time period. So I think it's Victorian area probably when Queen Elizabeth was alive. I'm not the best at history. And Queen Mary of Scots was alive. Anyway, it was a good movie. And I'm having some chips and some dip and my Frappuccino. Catch you in a few minutes. So since it's quarantine and my baby couldn't go out and do much as far as getting out and socializing and all that, our favorite YouTuber, I reached out to him and asked him if he could give a birthday shout out to my baby. And this is what he did. Thank you, Peter. His YouTube channel is Peter Mon. M-O-N-N is his last name. A review channel called Peter Reviews Stuff. He also has a booktube channel called Peter Likes Books. So he has 3 channels. His drama channel, Peter Mon, his review channel called Peter Reviews Stuff, and his book channel called Peter Likes Books. This is his shout out. It was so sweet. Thank you, Peter.
I have a message for a good Judy of mine out there. Happy birthday to you, Shannon. Happy birthday to you, Shannon. Your wife Mel reached out to me and said it was your birthday. And now you love to watch my videos. So have a happy birthday, Shannon. I feel like I'm doing really bad at dinner theater in some small town, which I kind of am, being that I'm in the middle of Indianapolis, and it's just me and my squirrel table. So anyway, happy birthday, Shannon. Like I said, your wife Mel reached out to me, and she said that you guys love watching my videos. Thank you so much, and I hope you have the best birthday ever.
Hi, Book World. I am back with another unboxing. I got some things from Barnes & Noble again. So that's exciting. To get a few books that I have been wanting, and they didn't have it at the store, so I purchased it online at barnesandnoble.com because I wanted to finish my collection off with these books. Some more coupons, including a HelloFresh coupon and a coupon for $100 off. I have picked up these Big Shop mystery books. Crime of Passion Fruit. Which this sounds really amazing. Caught Red-Handed. These books are too punny. I love it. Too punny. And Fudge and Jury. These are all by Ellie Alexander. They're part of her Big Shop Mystery Collection, which I have other books by this author from the Big Shop Mystery series, but I really enjoy this series, so I wanted to continue on and purchase these. So I'm very glad that I got to get these, and they weren't a bad price at all. They were $8, which buying a book for $8 each is not a bad deal at all. That's why that's another reason I love cozy mysteries. They're affordable, they're punny, and they have good stories. They're cute, cheesy mysteries. Well, not really even cheesy, but they're cute, enjoyable mysteries that aren't full of gore and blood. Which, if a lot of people prefer books that don't have a lot of gore, although I don't mind books with gore in them. I read Grady Hendrix all day long and Stephen King, so I'm really excited about these books. And I'll see you in a few minutes. I have finished Love Boat Taipei by Abigail Hing Nguyen, and this was an amazing book. I give it 4.75 out of 5 stars. It's about a young 18-year-old Taiwanese American named Ever who is coming of age. It's a coming of age story about Ever. She's trying to get out of the clutches of her parents as far as them wanting her to be a doctor, and she wants to be a dancer. She wants to spend her summer working at her school's dance club, but her parents have other ideas for her. After being accepted to Northwestern, they decided that they want her to take a trip to Taipei and attend the school that will teach her several different things about Asian culture. She learns how to write in Mandarin. There's dance classes and stuff, but her parents don't realize that this is also a way for her to escape and actually have fun. It's kind of a pre-college story, if you will, because she's basically out on her own. Her mom sold the family pearls in order to afford this trip for her to go to Taiwan. And they're hoping that she will invest in her studies there. But they don't realize that she is finding her own way in the world. It is a very heartwarming story. The characters, sometimes you want to just punch them in the face, and sometimes you just want to give them a big hug. So your emotions go all over the place. You want to cry. I mean, it's sweet, it's sad, it's joyful. It's a very good coming-of-age contemporary YA story. So if you're interested in a contemporary story and you're looking for something to read for Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month, definitely pick up Love Boat Taipei. It was an amazing book. Hello, book world. So I am on chapter 5 of Horror Store. It is a knockoff IKEA store who competes with IKEA. It's a Swiss furniture store called Orsk. And it is horror comedy, I feel. And it reminds me of Ghostbusters in a lot of ways. But I am really enjoying this book so far. Like I said, it is comedy horror. It's by Grady Hendrix. I think that he's becoming one of my favorite horror authors, next to Stephen King, of course, because he's the king. But I just wanted to update you on what I was reading and what I'm enjoying so far. I finished reading Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. As you can see from the cover, this is a cute book, okay? As far as the book is concerned, it looks like an IKEA catalog. The story revolves around our main character, Amy, who wants to transfer out of this particular Orcs store. Orcs is a knockoff IKEA store, furniture store, and they are trying to actually compete with IKEA. Amy struggles with dealing with the manager on duty. His name is Basil. She does not like him, and she has her reasons, but she wants to transfer out of the store. Basil calls her and this other employee, Ruth Ann, who is an upstanding employee, southern drawl, wonderful lady, older lady that is just warm and friendly. She thinks they're being called in to be fired. And so she gets really upset because she says, Ruth Ann is an amazing person. You don't need to fire her. And Basil says, well, I'm not firing the two of you. I have a special mission. There are some things going on in the store, and we can't get them caught on camera. It usually happens late at night. So, me, you, which he's talking to Amy, and Ruth Ann are going to stay overnight in the Orr store, which if you've ever been to an IKEA at night, I'm never going at night again because it's so scary after reading this. He says, I want to get to the bottom of what's going on. I think somebody's sneaking in. So Ruth Ann, Amy, and Basil agree that they're going to spend the night in the store and find out what's going on. Basil talks Amy into this by saying, look, Amy, I know you want to transfer to the other Orch store. So if you want your transfer to go through, you need to do this for me. You need to spend the night, one last night in the store to help this store out so that we can find out what's going on. Otherwise, I'm not going to allow your transfer. So reluctantly, Amy, even though she's not the biggest fan of Basil, she says, okay, I'll stay overnight. So the three of them stay overnight, and antics happen. The first half of the book, it's very comical. Ruth Ann, it seems, is a comical relief in the story, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Ghostbusters at the beginning. However, as you get further on into the book, as with most Grady Hendrix books, it gets really gory and very violent. So just putting that out there, it is horror, it is adult horror, and even though the first half of the book seems minorly tame and there are comedic elements, it is still a horror comedy, and it is very gory and graphic. Okay. If you are in the retail industry, you could probably definitely relate to this book on so many levels. I liked Amy's character, but I loved to hate her in some respects with some of the things she was doing and some of the ways she was acting. Although she did become of age as the story progressed. So, without giving any spoilers away, I wanted to let you know that I give this book 5 out of 5. It is a cute book to have on your bookshelf. Like I said, it is a typical IKEA catalog. If you like horror as much as I do, that you will check this book out. And let me know your thoughts and feels. It's cheesy, it's gory, it's comedic, but suffice it to say, it was a 5-star read for me. And after reading the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, I really began to get more interested in Grady Hendrix's work. So this was a great start to exploring other books of his. I'm going to close this vlog off. It is Shannon's birthday vlog. Shannon and I want to wish everyone peace, love, books, and coffee, and many blessings. Bye.